From the Hec-Edmundson Pavilion in Seattle, Washington, K5, the home team, presents coverage of the NCAA Women's Volleyball Tournament. In round one action, the Portland State Vikings of the Big Sky Conference face off against the 15th seeded Hawai'i Rainbow Wahine of the WAC. Hello again, everyone. I'm Chris McLaughlin. Joined alongside me is Ryan Suji. We're here to bring you all the action in round one of the NCAA tournament. The real key to tonight is for the Rainbow Wahine rebound. Last week they got shellacked against Utah State in the finals of the WAC tournament. What happened, Ryan, and how can they rebound?
Well, I think Hawaii and the fans are eager to see this Hawaii team back on the court. The coaches and the players have had a chance to meet, really critique the areas of the weaknesses that suffered last week against Utah State. And I can tell you, this is a Hawaii team that is eager to get out there and really prove that wasn't the same, that they're not the same team that we saw last week against Utah State.
Now, on the other side of that, the Portland State Vikings started off the year 3-6. They're now 18-2 after that. Been playing really well, won their tournament. They won 2 5-gamers, in fact. Are they good enough to give the Hawaii Rainbow Wahine a game?
Well, I think anytime you win your conference, it shows that this is a team that Hawaii has got to respect. And one of the keys to that player is going to be Whitney Phelps. And that takes us right into our Kaiser Permanente keys to the match. Live well, be well, and thrive. For Portland State, it's win with Whitney. That's Whitney Phelps. She leads the team in almost every offensive statistic category and will be a key factor to the success for Portland. And for Hawaii, it's number 5 to come alive for the University of Hawai, and that's Kanani Danielson. Kanani Danielson does it all for Hawaii, not only offensively, but defensively, and she will be a key factor for Hawaii's success, not only in this match, but throughout the postseason play.
In the NCAA RPI ratings, Hawaii is ranked 11. Portland State ranked 110. This could be a David versus Goliath match. Stay tuned.
From Canby, Oregon, number 23, Garrett Slaughter.
And welcome back. The starting lineups are sponsored by Hawaiian Federal Credit Union, where membership is open to all island residents. Kelly Mai, you belong. There you see the Portland State Vikings. They start with Rosendale, Mitchell, and Phillips on the outside. Watch for number 18. She'll get a lot of sets tonight. And in the middle, they'll have Hamilton and Zilke. Their setter is a freshman, Garen Schlatter, very savvy freshman. And at libero, Diana Villapando. Their head coach, Michael Seaman. He's 83-33, 72%. His 4th season. And he's had quite a record in those 4 seasons, winning 3 out of 4 Big Sky championships during that era. And for the Rainbow Wahine, as usual, number 5, will she come alive? Kanani Danielson on the outside. Chantil Satelli also on the outside. Starting defensive specialist will be Alex Griffiths. They call her Griffey. In the middle will be Hewitt and Hartong. Setting will be Danny Mafua and libero Elizabeth Kaihue. Head coach Dave Shoji, the winningest active coach in women's volleyball. His 36th season, 1,044 staggering wins, 178 losses, an 85% clip to winning clip, an amazing winning clip. This series is sponsored by the Aston Hotels and Resorts, over 62 years of Kama'aina hospitality. The 9th meeting overall between these two teams, and Hawaii leads the series 8-0. Actually, the last time these two teams met was way back in the 80s. All those matches were played in the 80s. 23 years ago was the last match in 1987. The Health Report is sponsored by HMSA, working for a healthier Hawaii. Portland State Vikings, all healthy. Hawaii Rainbow Wahine, all healthy. So it should be a healthy match. Ryan Suchi, your last thoughts on as we get ready for the first serve.
As we look out on the court for the University of Hawaii, we initially thought that Alex Griffiths would be starting a game-time decision. Now we see Emily Maeda, who held the position earlier in the year. She will now be starting as a defensive specialist. So we just want to make note of that Maeda, who has started most of the WAC season. Griffiths came on strong at the end of the WAC play and into the WAC tournament, but it looks like Dave Shoji is going to be going with Maeda, the sophomore out of Roosevelt.
I asked Dave Shoji at breakfast this morning, so who's going to start in that defensive specialist spot? And he says, could be Griffey, Could be Maeda. I'll tell you at game time. So certainly the graphics people that we have got one bit of information, and then at the last minute he decided to put Maeda in. But Dave Shoji, one of the things he does best, I think, is lineups and adjustments during the game with his lineup.
And I think both sides, either if it's Maeda or Griffiths, I think both will provide great passing for Hawaii.
So referees of the veteran Margie Ray will be up top. And the second referee down below. Well, actually, that's the lines person there. Whose name we don't, who shall go anonymous right now. There's the second referee, Laura Donaldson. Kai Hui with a good pass to start with, and Chantil Satelli put up a nice back row attack. Hawaii with a free ball chance right here. Advantage, Rainbow Wahine. Danielson scores the first point for the Rainbow Wahine.
And right away, Danny Mafo goes to Chantil Satelli of the back row. So look for Hawaii to run more of that attacks from behind the 3-meter line for Hawaii. But Kanani Danielson ending up a great sign for Hawaii fans to see Danielson start off her first swing for a kill.
Nice little jump float there by Liz Kai Hui. So the two things Dave Shoji was concerned about at breakfast this morning were his blocking and the passing. Already Liz Kai Hui put up a perfect pass in the first pass, and the first serve, she serves up. Brittany Hewitt finally gets back in the blocking column.
And Brittany Hewitt shows why she's one of the best, if not the best blocker in the country, leading this nation right now in blocks.
I know Portland State's suffering with ball control problems. Hewitt hitting the ball out. It was a nice little step out move, but she tried to take a little bit too much. Hits it just wide. And here's the star for Portland State, Whitney Phillips, former New Mexico State star. Maeda with a good pass. Ooh, they came up, they were playing for Danielson's tip shot right there. Another good block, the second block of the night. That one again by the tandem duo of Mafua and Hewitt.
Well, Hewitt in on that block, but that was all Danny Mafua doing a nice job of solidifying the line and closing that, really putting that right hand into the court, and comes up with the stuff. Second block of the night for Hawaii.
Mafua with the running jump float. Good pass by Villalpando. And Danielson, a third block. Oh my goodness, will it be a block party tonight?
Well, Hawaii has really been working in the past week on their blocking. It shows right there. Credit has got to be given to Scott Wong, who has done a nice job of really improving Hawaii's blocking numbers this past season.
Scott Wong, Hawaii's assistant head coach, brand new, taking Mike Seeley's place. There's a net violation this time on Hewitt, gives Portland State the point. Villalpando back to serve. Jump float. Danielson, not a good pass. Bump set forced up. And hitting across court is Satelli, wide and long. It all started with a poor pass.
And this is something Utah State did to Kanani Danielson. They tried to pressure her in the serve-receive department. We'll see if Portland State goes after her right now.
Kai Hui tries to take some of her court away, and in the process, puts up another bad pass. That ball hit into the block and into the antenna by Alexa Rosendale. So this time another good pass, which results in a better set and a better hit.
Well, it just goes to show you how much difference a pass can make. That time, Elizabeth Kai Hui doing a nice job of just solidifying the pass. Danny Mafua able to run the option play of the X, but actually set the ball outside to Satelli, who had a split blocker there.
Danielson with the sophomore rolling jump serve. This time, Portland State having the advantage. No, Hawaii with a free ball opportunity here. Ball goes quickly to the outside to Weber. Good dig by Portland State. Another chance for Weber. She taps it over. Now Portland State has a chance to go up. And the lefty takes a swing at it. Aubrey Mitchell, she gets a touch on the block, and it goes down in front of 3 Rainbow Wahine.
Well, that was a little hesitant play between Ka'aihui and Satele. Satele just falling to her knees that time. They showed you a little frustrated with that, but very diggable ball and a missed opportunity for Hawaii.
Dominika Kristikanova from Bratislava, Slovenia, puts up a good serve. Danielson struggling with that serve. But Weber manages to just keep the ball in on the left side. Pretty good idea, I think, by Weber to not try to go up and hammer it, but just keep the ball in play and
that's something that has
give a chance to score.
It's something progressed for her as the season has come about. We've seen Michelle Weber struggle at times with that type of play as a freshman being held in that position, but nice job of just keeping that ball in a neutral position for them.
Good pass by Danielson that time, and the 31 set to Hartong on the money from Mafua.
Well, Hartong has that fast arm, so it's very easy to get her involved in the middle if Hawaii can pass, just like they did.
Good swing by Rosendale that time, hitting it off the block of Michelle Weber. So Hawaii not perfect on their blocking tonight, but 3 blocks already is not bad. Boy, what a job by Mafua. That pass way too tight to net. She twisted, turned, and put up a beautiful set for Satele.
Well, Weber that time got pulled back into the passing formation. Not normally a passer, but that time passed it a little bit too tight. And as you said, Mafua doing a nice job of keeping that ball in play for Hawaii.
Good setup by Villapiano that time. And hitting out of the middle that time. A great set by Schlatter. She was one who really made that play. Zilke with the kill. Danielson with a perfect pass. Here comes Hartong on the step out. Weber with a high snapper, and she gets it to go down.
And that's a good sign for Hawaii. If Michelle Weber can get kills from the beginning of this set. Michelle Weber having a streaky year thus far, but great start for Hawaii, picking up 2 kills in her first round here in the front row. Weber, who came up big early in the year against UCLA with 12 kills, looking to have another big night tonight for Hawaii.
With a little jump float. Not a good pass. Set up to the middle. Hawaii just scrambling, not covering that tip shot very well. I think that's been another weakness by Hawaii. Hasn't it been, Ryan, as you've watched them play?
Yeah, and I think there's just too much hesitation right now from Hawaii's defenders. They've got to go for the ball once they see that tip coming. That time there, another hesitation play between Danielson and Ka'aihui, something that has not been a traditional trademark of this team. And again, another shaky pass by Hawaii.
Henderson tries to hit it off the back. Oh, it looks like there's a touch call by the linesman. Waved off by Margie Ray, the head referee. And Portland State ties it up at 9-all. Again, serving to Danielson. Satele hitting out of the back row, hits it long.
Hawaii making a lot of unforced errors right here. Dave Shoji trying to exhort his team to just keep that ball in play.